over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The 30, past the 10, touchdown, Auburn, and the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll be stopped short. The lead is still 6. Remember that decision. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Across the 30. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll feed the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The sure hands. It's Hampton. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
scanning the field. It's Knight. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Short pass finds the tight end. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Off target and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. The sure hands, it's Thompson. The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Empty set now, 5 wide. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The pass rush gets home.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Throwing up play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. Extending the play now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First and goal, handoff. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drop.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incomplete.
Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming, and he's going to take a shot down the left side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs and the scramble.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A Really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
Quick throw to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
This pass is on target. Caught. You bring him down after a short gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Kind of caught by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Knight. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes out to start this drive. Now they're running on the toss. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up. Second and long at the 19. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Grabbed by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
1st and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Knight. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back to pass. It's Knight. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback's got it on the option. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. This misses him.
Now playing more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he gets there, runs it into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So the unusual fourth down decision has given this offense a golden chance here. First and goal as they start the drive. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Knight. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. Fourth and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
To throw, it's Knight. Taking a deep shot here to the right. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them in.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Second and long now from their own 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. He shreds the tackle. The sophomore calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. The offense operating at peak efficiency and come to the line again. And Looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Could take it all the way. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Makes a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He lets it rip. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. It's worked out and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. Fighting off the defender. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining.
Well, this is great defensive football. Get out on the edge, use your shoulders, wrap up, and take control of that defender. Use that hit stick for a big loss.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback making some changes at the line.